Hello y'all, this is Jessica from Diamond and Sticks YouTube channel. Welcome to my channel. Today's video we're going to be going over this character here on Dead by Daylight. It's a horror video game. And I've got this character prestige to a level 4. And there's what the character looks like when they're selected on the screen. I play on this person's Steam account and I use all their other resources. And this is how I have the customizations or cosmetics for this character. Some of y'all might know this character or recognize her from horror movies like The Saw. I've never watched The Saw. I would love to watch The Saw though. I would love to watch The Saw, all the movies that they have of them, like a marathon of the Saw movies. Let's go ahead and get into the bio for this character here on this Dead by Daylight horror video game. Her name is the Pig on the video game. Her backstory is the Pig. When John Kramer, better known as Jigsaw, planned for his son to be born during the Chinese Zodiac's Year of the Pig, he wanted it to represent fertility and rebirth, a new beginning for him and his wife, and the start of a charmed life for his son. But that plan was shattered on the night that a junkie broke into his wife's clinic, hoping to score. After this event resulted in the death of his unborn son, John. John finally caught up with the junkie, making him his first test subject, and the pig was changed forever too. It became a representation of the disease that was wrought in John from the inside, and a reminder that we are just meat unless we evaluate or elevate ourselves through our action. By grasping life from the jaws of death, the pig became a vessel, an agent of Jigsaw, conveying the subjects to their test. For some of those who emerged victorious, the pig could still be a rebirth into their new lives as apprentices, even disciplines of disciples of Jigsaw. That was the case for Amanda Young, a troubled soul whose life had been a cataclysm of harm both to herself and those around her. That changed when she faced and bested Jigsaw's test. Deciding her life was worth something, she became devoted to Jigsaw's cause, ready to take over when the cancer consumed him. But she became more dependent on John, her anguish at his impending death combining with a belief that their test subjects weren't capable of saving themselves, of being reborn in the crucible of the games. Seeing this, John presented her with another game, another chance to save herself, but Amanda let her rage and jealousy rule her actions. She failed the test and took a bullet as a consequence. Bleeding out on the tiled floor, darkness engulfed Amanda's vision, accompanied by a sound like creaking wood. Then she was in a forest, once more viewing the world through the eyes of a pig. Trees surrounded her, their branches clawing at her from all sides. Waves of panic washed over her. She could hear her breath reverberating inside the mask. Had she been damned, cursed to spend her days here in this guise? Or maybe this was another test. Maybe she hadn't failed at all. John always thought one step ahead of everyone else, planned for every eventuality, and he would never give up on her, surely. Jigsaw may have gone, but he paused past her onto another, a being for whom she would be the pig again. And ultimately, she saw now that she had been right in the choices she had made. The time for games was over. There was no chance of redemption for any of them. They were meat, and meat was designed for slaughter. Sorry about all the noise in the background. My kittens and cats are acting wild right now. Okay, well, let's go in and read her perks. This is the perks she has. Scourge Hook, Hangman's Trick. Very rare because it's in the purple. Your ingenious modifications to hooks alert you of tampering. At the start of the trial, 4 random hooks are changed into Scourge Hooks. You see the auroras in white. Gain a notification when a survivor begins sabotaging a hook. While carrying a survivor, you see the aurora of any survivor within 12 meters of a Scourge Hook. No excuses, no evacuations, no crying. Amanda Young, Surveillance. Very rare, it's in the purple. Unlocks potential in one's aurora reading ability. Any regression generator will be highlighted by a white aurora. If the regression is interrupted on a generator, it will be highlighted by a yellow aurora for 16 seconds. Noises created by generator repairs are audible at an additional 8 meters. Are you gonna behave? Amanda Young. Make your choice. Very rare, it's in the purple. When a survivor rescues another from a hook at least 32 meters away from you, make your choice causes the survivor to scream and applies the exposed status effect to them for 60 seconds. Make your choice has an additional cooldown for 60 seconds. Exposed survivors will be downed by basic attacks even if uninjured. You'd be surprised what tools can save a life. Amanda Young. Let's look at her customizations. Though all I have for her is the outfit she's wearing, her original outfit, because Dead by Daylight, the video game, bought into this the copyrights for this character from the movies and such. So you have to buy this character and all this stuff with her with cash money. Now let's look at her loadout. I don't really play her. I have played her a few times, but like I've said in other videos, all I do mostly is put points in on from the survivor side onto the killer side, because I do not enjoy playing killers. I do like to play the pig though, but I just don't play her much. But whenever I play her, I goof off with her. There's something in the game called Boop the Snoop. And that's whenever you're a survivor and you act like you're touching the nose of the pig whenever you play against her. And a lot of times, some people will play with you when you do that. And it's fun when they do that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You're just taking a chance, just like everything else. Now, this is the loadout that I have for her, or the person who owns the account has for her. But they haven't played this game or character in months. And I really don't know what to put on the loadout for their perks whenever I play. Because the only killer I really focus on playing whenever I do play killer is Trapper. But that's what the perks that they're running on her are, as you can kind of see. Now, let's go to her blood web. She's only prestige to a level 4, so that's what her blood web looks like. But yeah, like I said, I enjoy playing as the pig. I just don't play it much. And I like playing against the pig even better, because especially if you get someone who will play with you in the game and you get a Boop the Snoop and they play along with you. So that's fun. But I hardly ever play as her or whatever. And hardly ever does anyone ever in the game play as the pig. The pig seems to be kind of a rare character to play up against. I don't know why, but it just seems like that. But like I said, I enjoy her character, and I would love to watch all the movies that they have of Jigsaw or whatever, or the Saw movies, and I've never watched them before. But I enjoy playing against her character, and I also enjoy playing as her character. I just don't do it much. Anyways, I appreciate those of you who watch. Also, she is one of the characters where she's sneaky and she's quiet before I get off of here. She does give you a jump scare in the game. I've been jump scared by her plenty of times. I don't think you can hear her heartbeat on the characters who's quieter in the game. Who has no terroritis. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Y'all have a nice day. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.